Now, yeah, these precepts, we're going to just bring out a couple more and that'll be it, man. Oh, matter of fact, there was one example with a brother, I think it's Philippians 2:24. Let me hear. Man.
Philippians 2?
Yeah.
4?
24?
24. Philippians chapter 2 verse 24. But I trust in Yahawashi that I also myself shall come shortly. Philippians 2:24. But I trust in Yahawashi that I also myself shall come shortly. Yet I suppose it necessary to send to you Epaphroditus, my brother and companion in labor, and fellow soldier, but your messenger.
Fellow soldier, man. Why were these brothers soldiers? We're going to read on.
And he that ministered to my wants, for he longed after you all, and was full of heaviness, because that he had heard that he had been sick.
But his brother was sick, man. Go ahead.
For indeed he was sick nigh unto death.
His brother was sick nigh unto death, man. Go ahead.
But the Most High have mercy on him, and not on him only, but on me also. Lest I should have sorrow upon sorrow. I sent him therefore the more carefully.
So this brother was sick nigh unto death, and he kept doing the work. You see? And almost I had mercy on him, man. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's why he said that this brother is a fellow soldier.
Yeah, so.
That's why the scripture says, was it Romans 12:1?
Romans 12 verse 1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
You gotta make. Yeah, read it again, yeah.
I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
A living sacrifice, man. Right. So you gotta make your body a living sacrifice in this thing, man. Right? You gotta keep pushing when you don't. Right?
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's your reasonable service. That's what Yahawashi said, I think it's Luke 17, verse 8. Because as an Israelite man, you're supposed to be what? A priest. All 12 tribes, man. All right? Priests and prophets, man. All right? Go ahead.
Luke 17. Verse 7, but which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to me? And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, and gird thyself, serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink? Do he think that servant because he did things that were commanded him? I trow not.
Nah. You see, that was his job. You see? That's his job or his duty. So what did Yahawashi say?
So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do.
So we're doing which is our duty to do, man. All right? We're unprofitable servants, man. Which that cuts the prosperity doctrine.
Yeah.
See? Because they feel they have to be financially rewarded for doing the Most High's work. And which that ain't nowhere in the Bible, man. All right? That ain't nowhere in the scriptures, man. See what I'm saying? You're going to get your reward in the world to come. And like the scripture says, we're unprofitable servants. He don't even have to give you a reward, man. The fact that you're very called into this thing is a blessing, man. Because you see what most people can't. Most people can't even break down John 3:16. Oh, that means everybody. Just quiet, man. The virgin birth. Hell. Adam and Eve, but they couldn't even break that down, man. All right? They don't know the will of the Most High, man.
They can't even break down Paul's writings.
Nah.
They can't.
They struggle. They struggle with the Gentiles.
Yeah.
The Israelite foreigners. They think that's talking about the other nations. They struggle, man.
They don't understand Daniel, the 7th chapter.
Nah.
They don't understand that. They don't know what's going on, man.
They don't know what love is.
Yeah.
Something else talk about love, but what is love?
They don't even know what sin is.
Yeah.
Because they don't teach to keep the law, so obviously they don't know that they're in sin. By breaking the law.
Yep.
Not even thinking about it.
They still baptized with water. They still bow down to idols.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on, man.
Keep going.
On the stupidity of our people, man. And these people in general, man.
Yeah.
You see? So, you know, the Most High called brothers. Any brother that's in this truth, you know you've been called. All right? But you got to be chosen. It's about the chosen, man. See what I'm saying? And you can,
So it's a precept I want to get. Many are called, few are chosen.
yeah, that's also in Matthew the 20th chapter, where he gives that parable. I think it's 25, Matthew 20, 25, something like that. That's what scripture say. He casted forth his ice like morsel. Who can stand before his cold, man? The whole parable is about laborers in a vineyard.
Yeah.
It's coming to the end of the parable, yeah.
Oh, towards the end of the parable? Matthew 20 and verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last.
Yeah, so the ones you, Jakes, is doing good, you're going to be pushed right to the back, man. All right? Go ahead.
For many be called, but few chosen.
And there's a lot of brothers who came into this thing. All right? A lot of dudes who became superstars overnight in this thing, man. And a lot of them guys fell out, man. See, their work's not going to be remembered with Yahawashi, man. Because you took your hand off the plow. All right? So a lot of people came in, but the Most High, what he sift. All right? He sift the corn that he don't want, man. He sift the men that he don't want it, man. This is the great wedding. This is the great banquet. All right? That's what he said the kingdom of heaven is like that. You cast the net in the sea. You catch all different manner of fish. All right? But if if it's not lawful, those creatures are not lawful, they got to get thrown back out, man. You see? So
many are called, like the Most High literally calling, like you get a phone call, right? You sometimes, like brothers may get a phone call and don't want to answer. You know, Jake, they didn't want to answer. They gonna look. I don't want to answer that. I don't like who's calling me. I don't want to answer that. But you know, the elect, hopeful elect, they would get that call, they answer, go out there and do the work, man. I mean, many are called, few are chosen. God and Jake get called to this thing. They don't want to hurt you, man.
they don't endure.
They don't endure.
Because that means that what? You're not a soldier, man. A soldier is one who endures, man. You have to endure, man. All right? You can't be no part-time, come in when you want, go out when you want. You can't do that in the military. You can't. How you doing? You can't do that on Esau's job. Like, dudes got more fear for Esau than they got the Most High, man. You can't do that to Esau's job, come out when you want, man. You crazy, man? You'll get fired, man. You'll get written up, or whatever the case is. All right? You do that in the military, I forgot the term what they call it. You get like blackball, so to speak, man.
I don't know. But yeah.
Court-martial or whatever the case is. If you slack on your duties, man. Just like Jakes who didn't go to the Vietnam War, that was like a record. You couldn't get jobs, this, that, and the third. You were barred from a lot of opportunities, man. You see? Same thing, but it's truth, man. You don't make the needed sacrifices. You found out the Most High's secrets, and you don't endure to the end. You take your hand off the plow. He's going to destroy that man. All right? Because we're in the most favorable position ever, man. So this is a light thing. What's it, Matthew 11:28?
Matthew 11 and verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest.
Yeah, and that rest, we're going to get that rest, like it tells you in Hebrews, the 4th chapter in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls.
Yahawashi is the comforter. Go ahead.
For my yoke is easy.
So this is easy. This is light. What we're doing is a light thing. It may look like it's hard, but you got to look like a fool. But Yahawashi said this is light. Compared to your reward, this is nothing, man. But in order to have that, you got to believe that, man. You got to believe, you got to have faith, man. Yeah. There's a work of faith, man. Because you're working for something that you haven't seen yet. You haven't seen the reward. You don't even know the full benefits that you're going to receive, man. I mean, you do know to some degree, because the scripture tells you, everlasting life. But you got to believe, man. It tells you that in Hebrews 11th chapter. They didn't see the promises. They didn't even enter the promised land. But they believed, man. All right? And those men are all back today anyway, man. Okay? Yahawashi, man. See? Go ahead.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
Fine.
Light.
Burden is light.
You know this is Jake, because they say that in the world. Well, that's light. Oh, that was light work, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Little things like that. So that's how you know. But yeah, man, this is light.
Yeah, our burden is light, man. Yeah. Was it 2 Corinthians 4:16? I'm about to.
2 Corinthians 4:16, for which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Carry it on.
For our light affliction.
There you go. There the scripture says again. This is a light affliction. Go ahead.
It's light work. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
So whatever we going through, man, the scripture calls that light, man. We complain a lot, man. You know what I mean?
It is but for a moment.
But it's just only for a moment, man.
Right? You're not gonna have us going through this forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's but for a moment.
That's how I don't know how people could believe in this burning hell myth, man. Most I just gonna have you burning forever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? 3, 4, 5,000, 6, 10, a million years, that person's still burning? You a jackass, man. Like, you're just a dummy, man.
Come on.
The scripture calls about Jewish fables, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us as far more exceeding an eternal weight of glory.
Ooh, it says what?
Working for us a far more exceeding an eternal weight of glory.
An eternal weight. I mean, you see? Eternal means what? Forever or without end. Okay?
All right.
That's the scripture what the brother said, quoted it earlier. The kingdom is not going to be left for other people, man. All right? So you're going to get an eternal weight of glory for this light affliction, this easy affliction. Come on, man. So you can't grasp that, man. All right? You can't grasp that, man.
There's a little more on that, too. Literally what you said.
Yeah.
We find for something that we can't see.
Oh,
that's
okay.
faith.
All right.
While we look not at the things which are seen.
Which is everything here.
Everything here. We don't want to We don't want to look at this building, but I want to one day own that building.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Trump Plaza's right over there.
Yeah.
You're looking at that shit,
We're not
man.
looking at that, man. Now, if you're not looking at, the NBA, let me try to play ball to make it there. But you're not looking at things that's seen.
Yeah, the glory of a sinner.
Right, glory of a sinner, right?
That's the glory of a sinner.
While we look not at things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
The kingdom of the Most High, that eternal way to glory.
Right. For the things which are seen are temporal. All it is temporary. Right? All this is temporary. Trump Tower temporary. All these bills are temporary. NBA is temporary.
And a dollar bill is temporary.
Dollar bill temporary. This society is temporary.
Cunt.
Right? But the things which are not seen are eternal.
Eternal.
Everlasting.
Man. Everlasting.
That's right.
Forever, man.
Forever and ever and ever. That's why it said Daniel. Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Age after age after age after age after age. That's the scream, man. So we ain't looking for the things which are seen.
Yeah.
Look for the things which are not seen. That's what scripture also says. Paul said that in Romans 8:24. My phone battery ain't gonna last, so I'm gonna close it out. Yeah.
Romans 8 verse 24. For we are saved by hope.
Hope. We're saved through faith, man. All right. Faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Right.
See? Okay.
But hope that is seen is not hope.
That's not hope. That's not faith. Okay. Well, that's what the scripture says. What?
For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for?
Right. So the brother talked about different examples. You, Jake, the glory of a sinner. You see that, and you also see the how what they go when they go up. You also see what they downfall, man. They head down from there, man. See? So we ain't hoping for that, man. That's not our latter end. Our latter end is eternal glory, man. All right? Hope that is seen is not hope. And that's why Peter said, was it 1 Peter 5 and 4?
First Peter chapter 5 verse 4. And when the chief shepherd shall appear,
When the chief shepherd shall appear, Yahawashi. Go ahead.
ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
There you go. Eternal, man. Eternal.